Hello, Buck. Hello, Joey. I think we're live.
Hello, everyone. Janine, Joey G,
Hey, Buck. Hi, Janine.
how you all doing?
Doing okay. How you doing?
After this crazy week, not bad. It was so bad. I had to get on. I had to get out and enjoy yesterday on the lake. And as you could see, me and my buddy went fishing, and we started out at I work. Well, let's just say I'm working on four. I worked on 4.5 hours. Right, I got off at work at midnight on Friday. He said, "Meet me at my house at 4:30." So, but yeah, we got on the water 6 o'clock, I think. Watched a beautiful sunrise.
Sweet.
Luckily, We caught four fish early, right? Probably before 10, and then didn't catch anything the rest of the day. But
Right.
we caught. I don't eat the fish, right? Juliana and Amanda do not like fish, so we give it away. So we caught two bass. I caught a striper and I caught a catfish. So it was nice, beautiful day on the water, obviously. But yeah, so I had to get out and unwind into nature and just relax a little bit. Now, obviously, I'm a little red, so it's a little not uncomfortable. It's not uncomfortable. It is a little red,
Right.
but still, just to get out in nature and relax and just unwind for the week, you know. So
Thank you. Yeah.
how are you, Joey? I mean, I haven't seen you both. We haven't done a show in so long. I've been, work has been busy.
Yeah.
I have so
Yeah. I actually had free time today. Went down the North End, took the bike down to the North End, had a cookout down there, and came back, watched half of the Pats game, and got ready for this. And here I am, baby. But I've been busy at work. You know what I mean? Work's been like killing me. It's crazy how busy it is. So much construction going on, But hanging in there, brother. Trying to keep up with the news. It's going so fast. Everybody's gonna keep their emotions in check, especially tonight, because we'll be talking about some stuff. And don't get your feathers ruffled. We're adults. We can handle it. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Well, I don't know.
We,
Three Italians. You think we can handle it?
yeah, we can handle it. Can you?
of course, of course.
It's only going to come back to food in the end anyway. So
That's right. That's right. But we are watching a movie. Characters die in a movie. So I mean, the character, yeah, but the man still lives. You know, he's been George Floyded. If you want to go straight to it, go right for the gut. He's been George Floyded. These people have been. All right, listen. Since you were born, the government's doing this to us. Not to get right into it, but it's on my mind. It's fresh. I got to go with it. So everything you've been taught was a lie. And I'll start it off with the moon landing. That was fake. You know what I mean? So they've been doing this to us nonstop. They got certain people that oh, look at this shooting here, look at that shooting here, but it's all staged, brother. It's all staged. Everything is staged. This whole world is a stage. It's worldwide, and you got to keep your emotions in check, guys. Just keep them in check. Just relax. Everything's gonna be okay. Certain things have. This is a chessboard, so you got a piece out. If they remove one, and now they got the full chessboard still. Okay, let's try to analyze this a little bit. So you got the chess. You got move one person. You got one chess piece out of the way, and the game will still go on. Now you have Trump talking about he wants to go to Chicago, right? And now what's that going to involve in? He already did it to DC, straightened out DC. Now he's going to Chicago. Now he's got to. We've been talking about 19 cities. I think the last time we got together, right, Janine? I think it was 19 cities, right? So you got Boston, you got all these other cities. So the same thing's going to happen. You know what I mean? He's going to go there. It has to be, and that's in the Q drop also. You know, military is the only way. Forget about the FBI. They already threw a freaking drug. They already threw a red flag at me when they, Cash Patel, was so patting him on the back, Oh, it was 36, up to 36 hours. We got the guy. We got him. We got him. Yeah. To be exact, 33. Well, there you go. 33, the Illuminati number. Come
He
on.
he didn't get anything. The dad turned him in. What did they do? If it wasn't for the father, they wouldn't have got him.
Exactly. Oh, yeah. Well, pat ourselves on the back, Got him. 33 hours. There you go. 33.
30, yeah, when he said 33, and not only that, but if you look at the picture of the surveillance cam of the guy, the original suspect to the one they caught,
Yep.
different chin.
Yep.
Not even the same guy.
Not the same guy. And,
It-
I have videos. I don't know. I'm really gonna fucking share videos tonight. I don't think, but I mean, I got the. If let me tell you this too. Everybody, if you don't have an X account, get on X, please. Just get it on X. I'll tell you who to follow, and you get the same friggin' news that I get. Because let me tell you something, it hit the fucking X thing before it hit the news. You got some real good guys out there that are actually, proven to you through numbers. Gematria is up the ass with this. And I'll tell you something. It's amazing. Yeah, Janine, you watched them. You know what I mean? Matrix Q decoder breaker. Oh my God, that guy is fucking on fire. And I was listening to him a little while ago too. I was just like, all these numbers hurt my head, so I really can't do it anymore. But
that's why I didn't.
I can't do gematria anymore. It's like
Because there's no coincidences with the numbers, right? With what he tied in, but it's just it's because like you said from the beginning, it's a movie and characters. I died when freaking Goose died. When
right.
Goose died, I died. I cried. So yes, but we got to look at the bigger picture, right? It's a movie. What is the bigger picture in the end, right?
Right. But I mean, look what happened when George Floyd died. Look how big that was from the Democrats. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They all dropped down on one knee. Oh my God, the images I had on Facebook, and I wish to God I saved them on my phone because when they banned me, they took all my pictures that I had, everything, and I had about 1,001 pictures in that freaking thing on that account, and I didn't archive it. Stupid me. And now they're all gone. So for me to find something, it's impossible to do. But I but the symbolism, the numbers they throw at you, the date, the times, everything. It's fucking wild how it works. It is fucking wild. And gematria, this guy, his name is Zach Hubbard. He's on YouTube. He's got a YouTube account. He does all gematria. And he connected everything with this, Charlie Kirk CK. What is it? 311, I think it was. Yeah, 311 CK gematria. See, now I get a headache from doing that. but it is amazing on how the gematria and everything else that works in this movie.
I've got a question for you.
Yes.
I'm coming with all questions today. So all watching X all around the world, from people that were, basically military, sports, United Kingdom, Australia, you name the country, they're all out there. I'm seeing them parading for Charlie Kirk. They're more parading, in honoring him, but it's more along the lines of bringing God back into their lives. Is that part of the movie, or is that real? These people are out there.
Absolutely. They're trying to make everybody read the Bible again. That's what it is. You know what I mean? It is a spiritual warfare because now they're attacking you and they're attacking your soul. So you got to protect that. The only way to protect that is spiritual. So And Q did say, it's biblical, and they do give out Bible verses. And matter of fact, Charlie's wife. Uh, oh my God,
Erica.
Yes, did I save it? Hold on, I might
Erica.
have saved it. Yeah, she posted a Bible verse. I think it was a week before he passed. Okay, the week before he got shot, and it was a direct Q. It was a Q fucking thing. Well, let me see if I can find it real quick. Jeez, I hope I did. I hope I saved it.
Yeah, go find it. Because I have
I'm gonna
nothing
try
saved.
to. It was.
But yeah, between
Come on.
the waking
I'm
up
gonna find
of like the good versus evil, right? People exposing themselves, of celebrating,
Yep.
right? So that's what bothered me. That's been trying to keep my vibration down. The people celebrating, but that's why I had to go fishing this weekend.
These are
I'm gonna have to go
supposedly
on.
honoring their country. Everybody wants to take their country back, is what I'm seeing. So whatever or however, seems to be really effective.
I mean, some people did suggest this was the Q drop, the shot heard around the world.
Yep.
There's
Yeah.
more.
Well, a lot of people try. Yeah. I mean, it could. I mean, news travels all around the world too. You know what I mean? And you have other countries that are, you know, doing all kinds of stuff, like you said, in the sports and everything else. I'm trying to see if I can find this Bible verse that she posted, but it actually hit a Q drop on the same thing. And what the hell? I knew it was 6. I gotta find this. Hold on one second. This is gonna bother me now. I should have saved it, and I didn't even think I was gonna bring it up, but stupid me. I should know better. No, that's not it.
And not only that, but a lot, some people didn't even know who Charlie Kirk was, and now it's putting the spotlight on. You have some liberal celebrities speaking out, which is great. It's like, it's still like the media. The media is the downfall of the society. The rhetoric, the hateful rhetoric they've been pushing.
Yep.
That's another thing that you are seeing some people switching because the people watching people celebrating somebody's murder.
Well, I think that what a lot of this is, what these people are doing out there, are basically trying to say we're sick and tired of mainstream media. We're sick and tired of the news. That's what they're taking to the streets about.
Yes, it is, Brianna.
This guy here is basically going around and he's keeping track of your emails, who you are, if you were celebrating, and he's contacting your place of employment. And I would think that all they got to do is go into X, go into Grok, and see who's doing this kind of stuff, and they've got list and list of it. It's very effective. As a matter of fact, if I could just take a minute here, I'm going to come back to you guys. Let's see, that's not the right one. All right, so I actually asked how many people have lost their job up until whatever it was, like a few hours ago, and and I did this out on Grok because I hope I'm pronouncing it right. It's influencer strategies. Excuse me. It's firing over Kirk's comments, or the comments that they made about it. But as of now, and these are high profile jobs, by the way. But there's been right now it's 40 individuals, but nearly 30,000 submissions. So right now, most of them, I hate to say this, are teachers. So that is, what are they telling these kids in the schools? That's what's scary to me.
I had a guy in the gym actually tell me this morning, he works in a fireworks shop over here, and he told me a gentleman and his wife came in for fireworks because his son's graduating from Clemson over here, and tells the guy, congratulations, And the guy immediately got pissed off and said something. I can't remember the words in detail, but he pretty much cursed and said, he's like, "Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to offend." Long story short, son went to Clemson, a conservative, and came out gay and a liberal, he said. So they are that this could also be this is also going to be exposing that situation of how these teachers so are celebrating teachers, nurses, right, and all these people that deal with kids and should not, if they're celebrating somebody's death and murder on live TV. I don't want them anywhere near any kids, and they deserve to lose it.
Exactly. Kudos to my daughter, by the way. She texted it to me, and she found it for me. So Erica posted Psalm 46:1. It says, "God is our refuge and strength, a very present help in trouble." Okay, that was Psalm 46:1. Now drop 46:1. Want me to share this, Janine? Present it. Share screen. Here we go. You see it?
No.
You don't. Did I do that right? Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, it's right here. Okay. Drop 461. What makes a good movie? Great actors. That was the how do you stop this? God, I'm so out of practice, dude. Yeah, but that's what hit the nail on the head. Okay, she posted that on September 10th. And now 2 days after the blood moon, that's the sacrifice. They always have to have a sacrifice there, September 11th. 2 days after the blood moon, that's when he gets shot. So it's very that, oh God, if you watch that, the gunshot, especially in a long rifle, that's going to go through the throat. There's nothing behind it. There's no bullet that went through. And if you could see the shirt blow up first, plus talking about the hand signals, he had to say, "I'm ready," touch his nose. Then you had the other guy with the baseball cap doing the third base thing, Then you had the other guy with the arms going like this. There you go. Boom. 2 seconds later, bang, done. So it's all in the motion, man.
And the guy, right? I was discussing the rifle situation with the wife about breaking it down, right? She showed me a video. The guy broke it down in 4 minutes, right? So I could maybe he put it together while he was up there. She said, I'm like, right? But when he jumps off the rooftop, he doesn't have 4 minutes to disassemble the gun and everything like that. So when he jumps off the rooftop, where's the gun? I see a backpack. You would have seen a 42-inch gun. I don't have 42 inches, but that's going to be off the screen.
Yeah.
You don't see a 42-inch item in his hand.
No, you don't. No, you don't. And the engravings are bullshit also. He said on the shells, did I get that right? He did say the guy, what the hell is, I can't remember his fucking name that was on the FBI thing, but he said, "Oh yeah, he had engravings on the shells, catch me if you can, LMAO." And I'm like, you're not gonna fit all that shit on a shell. This kid's fucking 22 years old. Who the hell's gonna engrave a fucking shell? Come on. There was 3 different phrases. And one of the songs my grandkid sings, it's in Italian, Bella Ciao. I'm like, no, there's no fucking way. I'm sorry. I'm not buying any of the bullshit. But this ain't going to be the last time this is going to be done to us, guys. So, keep your emotions in check. It's okay to feel bad that, a character passes away, but know that he's okay. They said on the case, not the shelves. Thank you.
Yeah.
Brianna, why don't you just become a fucking producer? Move back here, will you? Oh shit! I'm telling you.
Yeah, there's just if it doesn't make sense,
Yeah.
then it's probably fake.
Right.
There's a lot of just questions, you know. Like Dakota says, the wedding ring on the pinky, and some people are saying, well, it's a twist one that you can. But if he's shot right, and even if you have to twist that ring, right, because it's not a normal wedding ring. It has the open on the end.
Right. I heard it was a hinged ring. He was
It's a
playing with
hinge
the
ring,
whole.
right? But how is that? How is that going to go to the pinky?
I don't know. And
You
how
know,
does the F fucking wearing a shirt?
and the
How does the F disappear?
what about the new one where the guy was you said the guy with that base, the hand signal, right?
Yep.
Some people that I watched that know Charlie said that's his personal security team,
Really?
right? I could be mistaken, but I'm pretty sure I heard that from somebody. One of the I don't know if it was Benny Johnson or Officer Tatum, but there was I'm pretty sure that they were part of his team. But what about the one now that they posted about the underarm shooter from the side? I don't know if you saw that new video yet.
Yeah. Looked like he was pulling something.
Under his
As
off,
soon
he's
as
on
he
the
put his hands like this.
same side of where the guys with the hand signals are. But
Yeah.
I could try pulling it up on Facebook. I had to log into Facebook though, but that doesn't make sense to me. You know how much of a professional shooter you would have. It's a yeah. I don't think a professional would be able to pull it off, but that's just me.
Right. No, I get it. I mean, it's just that 22-year-old did not do it. He's another fucking patsy. You know, he's another patsy. CGI. Oh, speaking of CGI, did you guys watch his wife's what do you call it?
Memorial.
Memorandum?
It was like
Memorial.
memorial.
Okay, that was weird as fuck. That was so fucking weird on what the hell took place. It doesn't even look like her. That looked like it was CGI also. You know what I mean? That was totally. I watched it live on Fox, and I'm like, it went to a YouTube thing. It was like a glitch in the fucking Matrix. It was. I was watching it on Amazon's channel, Janine. Amazon. He teams up with the Matrix all the time. Oh my god! We were like, what the fuck just happened? What? How? It was the weirdest fucking thing, and you know, and they don't watch it through YouTube. They watch it through Fox News, and it was a YouTube fucking ad or something during it. I'm like, what the hell was that? Nobody could figure that out. There was like 3,000 people on that channel, and nobody could figure that out. I'm like, what the hell? That was weird. I had a picture. I had a picture of that guy too. Shit. Damn it.
They're going after Hollywood, you guys.
Mm-hmm.
Erica Kirk discussion to sue Stephen King for defaming her husband's character. He's walking around mumbling to himself now.
That guy.
Oh, I have it.
You know what my thought has always been about him, and as morbid as it's going to sound?
Yeah.
He's so dark. Where does he get his stories? Is it real life?
Nope. But I do have a picture of that guy with the day that Trump got shot. That same guy was standing right next to Trump. That you said that it was his security team. Yeah.
Yeah.
Same guy. I'll show you a picture once he's done.
And I did find that video for later.
So the flag should go to half mast. That's what this guy is doing. He pulled up and he lowered it. He's probably just driving by. And I think it's till today. They're going to honor him.
Right. I believe, what's the 14th? Yes, I think it was today. You're right. But, there's going to be others. Just, hold your hats.
I could probably just send it to you, Janine, if you're on your Facebook. So your Facebook you're on or X?
I'm on X.
Okay.
You sent it to Facebook, though?
I could. I have it on here, but waiting. Let Joey show this first. Let Joey show the security guy.
Yeah, I'll just show that real quick, Janine. And then,
All right, let me get off of here. 1 second.
Which Facebook is that, Janine?
Let's see here. Which one do I want to remove? Joey, you got yours up there yet?
I can. Should be popping up. I don't know why it's so fucking slow.
No, it's
You
me.
see
I
it?
have to click it. Wait, is that you?
I don't know. That's
Is this
No,
your
that's-
page or is this mine? This
that's
is
yours.
mine. This
Yeah,
is
I'm already
yours.
sure. There it is. That's the guy. Let's see if I can blow him up. Okay, so there he is. That's the day where he was with Charlie, and that's the day he was with Trump. That's the same guy. Same guy. He was there with the day that Trump got shot, and he was there the day that Charlie got shot. So,
And the guy with the
yeah.
white cap too, supposedly. But
Right.
it's hearsay. But I follow the people that were close to Charlie, right? The people that actually knew him.
Right.
That's why I'm saying it was
Yep.
either Benny Johnson or Officer Tatum, because those are the two I normally watch.
Yep.
Because I get also Officer Tatum's perspective and Benny, And I think Janine, I sent that video in the live but with Janine Facebook page.
Oh.
Unless you want me to put it up.
Yeah, go ahead. You guys do it from your end.
All right.
I've got my setup a little bit different today.
I'm banned for life.
I'm just trying to expose Hollywood at this time. Joey,
okay.
do you remember in one of the Q drops that we were watching with Rambo and Friends where he pointed out, besides the timestamps and all that other stuff, where Oprah Winfrey, it was emulating Oprah Winfrey, where you're going to get fired, you're going to get fired, you're going to get fired. That's what's coming now.
Yes,
Good.
yes. You're going to jail. You're going to jail. You're going to jail. That's coming.
Can you see this? Can you see it?
Yeah.
All right. So they're saying this guy right here.
Yeah.
Look underneath this armpit. They're saying this is a new bullshit BS video that I believe it is. He's trying to say that this is how Charlie got that. This was a shooter.
It went up and everything. Yep. Side. I knew it was a side shot. I knew it wasn't straight on. Just because of how his shirt acted.
Go.
Wasn't straight on.
Stop it.
Just because of how his shirt acted.
So they're saying that there's a gun right there.
Right. Just
I don't
because
know.
of how his shirt acted.
I mean, he does move that direction. Right, but this was the actual shooter. I mean, because that's the direction his head leans back to him.
Right there.
Shot. And you see how he backs
right there.
up.
Watch the shooter. That's the shooter. Right there.
But to pull that shot
His
off.
shirt went up and everything.
Yep.
Side. I knew it was a side shot. I knew it wasn't straight on. Just because of how his shirt acted.
He's not even looking.
No.
You know.
You got to be careful with that shit. Be careful.
You know how, like I said, I don't even believe a professional. A guy sitting there like this, somehow perfect bullet, right? The magic bullet. And then come on.
There's no organ behind your throat. Okay? That's going to come right out the other side of your neck.
If
It
he's
didn't
from the
happen.
front, right?
Right. It didn't happen. Either way, it doesn't matter. The bullet never went past his throat. It doesn't
Somebody
get
would have
stuck.
got. Yeah.
That's a high power fucking, that's a bullet's not going to fucking stop right here. You know what I mean? It's going to go through and all the blood would follow through. That it didn't happen. It didn't fucking happen. I'm sorry. You ain't going to fucking go through this. You know what I mean? You're going to go fucking flashing through my eyes with fucking bullshit. I'll fucking see right through it. And I think I texted Janine that day too. I'm like, I'm fed up with the bullshit. You know what I mean? I was like, come on, you gotta do better than that. I mean, you got, we're too far awake for this. You know what I mean? So you ain't gonna fucking throw the bullshit at me. I'll call you right out on it. But
That's why they say wait a few days, right?
Yeah,
Wait a few
exactly.
days to react.
Right on, brother. You got it.
That's why I didn't post anything for a couple of days until my only thing was the reaction of people. That's the only thing that's bothering me, right?
Yeah.
So the whole movie itself isn't bothering me. It's the this is where I believe where right, good showing us good versus evil, like we said before, and we're leaving these freaking people behind.
My
Exactly.
thought is that we're going to see the breakdown of mainstream media. I really believe that. I think that's what a lot of people take to the streets about. We're tired of the ugliness.
Yeah.
Yep.
How many people they fucking said that was cheering that somebody fucking died like that? You know what I mean? It is a movie, and it's not for us. This is for the normies. The normies are the ones that, you know what I mean? They're the ones that are going to have the reaction over us. Now, some of us in the chat, that aren't awake might find it a different way, but you ain't gonna, the bullshit ain't gonna pass through my eyes, our eyes, I should say. What do we got there?
All right.
It will bring us closer together. I mean, the only way we're going to fight this is all together, like the UK. The UK, Janine, that they were all in the streets saying I'm Charlie Kirk and stuff.
That was one of the videos.
Right.
So everybody is being told to watch the CGI, which I kind of think that's kind of gone away. But the AI, people are really, even some of my little short clip videos are AI with my dogs. People are sending me messages. No more AI. I think at this point in the game, because of AI, I think you could tell when it's AI. And if you're seeing something that all of a sudden has come out of nowhere, like the video, whatever, and then all of a sudden it's got a different spin on it. They've changed the picture to have AI do something different. It's so easy to do. And, I honestly do believe that we're going to get a little bit smarter about it. But now that AI is in this picture, a lot of people aren't going to be able to tell the difference. Just like they couldn't tell the difference with CGI.
It's definitely got better. It's definitely gotten better. You know what I mean? But if it doesn't make fucking sense, it doesn't make sense. And that's where the common sense fucking thing comes in. You know what I mean, Janine? It has to have common sense behind it. Otherwise, forget it. It's the little things.
So here's the London picture I want to show you guys real quickly here. Let me just stop this, turn it off. I don't do any sound because I just got warned again about a short clip video, but let me just share this with you guys. Oops. Where is it? Okay, let me play it. This is the London or England that you were talking about, Joey. Look at all those people.
Yeah, we need to do that here.
That we and I've got videos out there. There was some concerts that everybody was singing Charlie Kirk's. I'm so really bad with names with people, but there were concerts. There was all kinds of things that are going on. It's all over X, but you don't see it on mainstream media. That's the sad part. That's why we're kind of showing you guys the X. So what this is titled here, if I could just back it out for a minute, it's saying it's a beautiful scene as aerial footage captures the true scale of the London free speech rally with millions filling the streets. It's saying Tommy Robinson hires a helicopter to expose the media lies. Who's Tommy Robinson?
He's from England, and he's one of those podcasters that's been trying to get the truth out in England, and he's been arrested and all that stuff. They've been. He's kind of. I'm trying to put somebody. It's hard to. I don't watch him that much, but I've heard of him. He's just like a podcaster that always is out there trying to get the truth out, and has been, but he's got it worse over there because he's in England, and
Right.
So they're a little bit more. Let's just say Gestapo's over there.
Here's another. There was 2 concerts, I think, over the weekend. This one is American country singer Morgan Whalen, excuse me. It sends prayers to the Kirk and his family. They were saying, I just want to let Erica know that me and my family are sending prayers her way. The entire crowd lights the night with the phones. And this is, let me just show this here. I'm going to cut the music. This is going on all over the world, you guys. Weekend. It's stadium after stadium, baseball fields, football fields. I think the New York Yankees did something too.
They did.
Jason Aldean did it too.
Let me find it.
And that's what Bree said in the chat.
Yeah. I'm telling you, my daughter should be my producer.
Tell her to be my producer.
There you go.
Yeah, Brianna. There you go. You got a job. Now you got a job.
I'm just trying to go through here and see what else is. There's just so much. And the thing is there's just so much bullshit out there too that I see James Woods, who basically is getting upset at a lot of stuff, and I've got to notify him. That's a bot, James. Ignore that. That's a bot because China is involved in the bots. I think they said there are 2 other countries that are involved. They're trying to, how do I say this? Trying to fuck us up in our mind and what to believe. They're infiltrating all of this.
Right. Oh, another thing too, we haven't mentioned yet. They had a book out already, shooting of Charlie Kirk, the day before he got shot on Amazon. Excuse me. On Amazon. They already had the book out. It was available what day did he get shot? The 10th? It was out on the 9th on Amazon.
Yeah, I think it was 16
So
hours.
It out already before he was even, anything even happened.
Check this one out, and I think I've got out on one of my short clips. Basically the sign says, "We are Charlie Kirk now," and it's so true. The main message here, and I'm gonna come back to you guys. I'm gonna stop sharing. Is that the spirituality of all of this, right? Is that this is the second. This is not the second one. There's Martin Luther King. There was RFK. There was JFK. There's been so many peacemakers that as soon as they start to say love and God and country, right, they get taken out. And so I think after we've been through the last 4 years, 5 years, 30 years of knowing the history, and one right after another, I think that we're all going to become these Charlie Kirks. And what does that basically mean? We're going to find our love for ourselves and for our country and for others with kindness, and the ugliness is going to basically be shown, and we're not going to deal with it. I think we're going to start looking when we go to major events, looking at the roofs, looking all over. We're going to be so aware that they're not going to get away with anything. And we're telling everyone, put down your phones. Everybody stop looking at your phone. Be aware of your environments and stuff like that. And I really honestly do believe that we are all going to be Charlie Kirks in a way that we don't have to preach all the time, but we could just be, just be in the spirituality of everything.
Love
Right,
yourself as
exactly.
anything. When you start loving yourself, you start loving others, but it starts with you. If you don't love yourself, how can you love others?
My daughter was saying that there was an episode of South Park before it happened. The day before it happened, right? There was an episode of South Park before all this happens, right? Yeah, they have to. They have that's called pre-programming, is what that is, Brianna.
Yeah,
So
like the book.
same, yeah, exactly. Same thing with the Simpsons. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
How many fucking predictions do they come up with? Yeah, so I mean, it's gonna get big. I mean, now you have somebody else that wants to step in his shoes. Ben, what the hell's his name? Ben Shapiro. I can't stand that guy.
He's a Mossad. He's a Mossad agent, though.
Big time, big time.
Yeah,
Big time.
my friend sent me that video of him saying "fuck you," and I'm like, dude, you don't even
Yeah.
know the real Ben Shapiro.
Right. Yeah,
That guy is not to be trusted, not one iota. But there'll be others. There'll be real American patriots. Because what Charlie started when he was right out of hise school, right? So
Yeah, he started in 2012. I think they said he started in 2012. Now he's been doing what? 13 years? 14? Is it for 14 years? Fucking 13 years. He's been at this for 13 years. 2012. It's 25.
it's 31. Yeah. So right, 30.
Right. So, 13 reversed that 31. Right. Exactly. That's how it works. So yeah, he did it for 13 years. He made millions of dollars doing it. So, God bless him. He had it, now he can do whatever he needs to do. On to the next cat.
But when you see Kid Rock and Eminem collaborating, I mean, right. And then you see all these other singers.
Yeah.
This
will bring us together. Is what the purpose of all this is happening for. Is to bring us all together.
But what pisses me off is why does it take tragedies, right? It takes tragedies and heartbreak and darkness for freaking people to change. And
that's what it takes. It has to be this way, Ed. That's what it takes, brother. Look at 9/11. How many people got together during 9/11? You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Black, white, doesn't matter. They're all there together. And it took a fucking tragedy. They got to show people die in order to get together. And it's a fucking shame. I mean, you look what happened in 2015 when Trump says I'm taking off, I'm running for president. Look at the fucking division that fucking Obama did.
Yeah.
Okay. All these fucking lies with the media and all that shit. They divided, they fucking win. United, we win.
Yeah, once he signed once he reversed that Smith-Mundt Act and allowing all this propaganda bullshit, and that's we were already brainwashed to begin with, right? But that just escalated, the issues that we've had because like they like to bring you in, right? With okay, well, good. It's almost like the Trump with the snake power, right? Yeah. We know there are snakes out there, but we let them in. Right, and we feed them, and that's what they do. They come, they all play all nice. They get what they fucking need, and then they rot like a cancer. They rot from the inside, and they infiltrate, and that's what they do. And
they're feeding off of everybody's fear. I'm afraid to go in a room. I'm afraid to go out. Why? The same thing with fucking COVID. Everybody brought the fear. They fed off it. And they fucking got fat off it. And they shut everybody, the whole fucking world got shut down. Not just us, the whole fucking world. We all should be pissed off about that. Say, fuck you, the government. We don't need a government to fucking live. We really don't.
That would be good. A daddy-daughter show.
You too, Buck.
Me? No, I don't. I'd rather see the daddy-daughter show. I mean, that's something right there. I'll sit out for that one.
I've been
She's
trying to
pretty-
get my niece to come on. She's like, no, I'm not going to go on the camera. She's 27. And I'm like, you're probably really good. She's going through a lot of health stuff and doctors every other day, And I thought, well, in the meantime, maybe just do a podcast. And then I told her, I've got a TikTok. She goes, you got a TikTok? Like I'm too old to have one.
Right. Yeah, my daughter's 27 too. That's funny.
Is she?
Yep, she's 27. She turned 27 in March. She got the same birthday as Barron Trump. Debbie has the same birthday as Donald Trump. I'm like, holy shit. What
Do
time
you
is
think
it?
by any chance Barron Trump would have played Charlie Kirk at any point in time?
I don't know, dude. That dude is one tall dude, and his character's gonna be for something. I don't know what it is, but I'll tell you what, it is a plan for him.
Yeah, I saw Eric Trump was back to back with Charlie. They were doing something, and they were showing their height. They're exactly the same height. Barron probably towers over all of them. What's he
already
got?
done, yeah, I think he's almost 7 feet. I think.
I think
Kid's
Ronnie
tall.
is in
I'm
the
like,
house.
Ronnie.
how you doing? Yeah, but
All
we're
right,
in the
so
meantime.
Bree is more than welcome to come on here anytime she would like to. We're just kind of shooting the shit, if you will.
Yeah, boom, Janine. Right on time. We did it.
Yes.
That's why we do shows
How you
together.
That's right. Ronnie, how you doing?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
let's
but
kind of talk about food just for a second there, so we could kind of breathe through a lot of this. Actually, me and my husband got into a little dispute because so there's a difference between me believing what I'm seeing throughout YouTube and X and Rumble, and I'm trying to explain to him the different people up there that are saying different things. He got so upset. He said, I saw the video. I saw what happened. Why are you believing these other people? And I said, I'm not. I'm just telling you what all these other influencers are saying. He really was like getting upset about it. And I thought, oh, wow. And I said, why are you so upset? He said, because you used to say he's a she and she's a he and all this other stuff in Hollywood. He goes, I couldn't take it anymore. I'm not going to take it again.
maybe he should watch Rambo and Friends. Have him watch that episode. I mean, with Matrix and the numbers, and especially this guy Zach Hubbard, the guy's amazing in gematria, and all the numbers are connected, even to the time that he passed. It's fucking insane. But you know what I mean? If he actually listens to that and it opens his eyes a little bit, he'll wake up. He will wake up. I'm telling you, Janine. He'd be like, "What the fuck? How did that happen?" Like he will be like, "What happened?"
Well, I think I ended up saying like, well, you'll see as time goes on. Everything's got to marinate, right? We'll all start to see, and everything becomes clear for everybody.
That's it.
So a lot of people's first impression is their first impression. That's why when I came on, I did my show on Friday. I said, whatever the first thing is that you believe, stay with that, because I wasn't going to add to it. It's going to change because everything does change. It's kind of like, what was it? There used to be an old game. It was called like telephone, right? You say one thing to one person and it kind of goes down to the next person. And at the end of like the 10th person, the story completely changes, right? And that's really what is happening right now. Whenever there's something major like this that happens, it's a lot of chaos. And so you just got to let the energy settle, right? And in the storyline, the narratives with the mainstream media is all going to change. I guess a lot of people are saying, well, you were watching the Charlie Kirk stuff. This is what is actually was happening in DC. And I always think that way. Why are we being so pulled to one side for this? Are we conditioned that when somebody does get killed in the streets that we want to follow every story, or do we want to see other things? You know, it's just it's part of brainwashing, I guess. I don't know. What do you guys think?
Well, it's a narrative thing too. You know, they're trying to put like something shiny over here, but don't look in the other hand. You know what I mean? But also, it's a narrative. You know what I'm saying? It's like a George Floyd thing all over again. You know, how many fucking times did they show it over and over and over and over and over? You know what I'm saying? It's just a fucking narrative. You got to beat the narrative. You know, they're gonna fuck with your emotions. That's what it is. They're fucking with your emotions. Holy shit, he died. This, that, and the other thing. Well, you know, keep yourself in fucking check and put your emotions aside for a minute and find out why they're doing what they're doing. It's a fucking movie. All these characters that are on TV, that especially these people in the fucking spotlight, everybody in the spotlight, something's gonna happen to them. I don't know what. I don't know when, but get ready for it. I believe there's going to be more. That's going to draw more attention.
I want to answer Bree's question here. Yeah, if anybody wants to continue to do your own research, go and take a look to see what was going on in the House of Representatives and Congress at I think Friday. What was actually happening? What were they trying to pass or not trying to pass or not let you know? And I wish I had that information because I saw it earlier. I don't have it just yet, but if anyone has it, please let us know. Somebody out there could probably Google it. I'm not touching my computer.
Right. To your question, Brianna, they haven't. You have 175 people that are waiting to join Trump's office, his administration. They still haven't fucking voted him in yet. You got 175 people in his administration. So who's stonewalling? You know what I'm saying here? And the narrative right away from the Democrats was, we're going to take these guns away from people. Yeah, well, try it. I don't think that's going to happen either. Somebody else had a question up there too. I can't see it. What happened? But yes, it was a distraction, Brianna. I'll call you later on. Tomorrow. I'll call you tomorrow after work. I'm tired.
Bree's going to get the inside 411 personally.
You're not.
All right. She says, yeah, I get it. I get it, Dad.
I got you. I got you, kiddo. Don't worry. You're in good hands with Allstate.
Yeah. The Allstate's got us by the hands, all right.
Exactly. That's another fucking Freemason bullshit, too.
Yeah, AO's got a great point here. We'll no doubt find more things who hoodwinked us over to. Yeah, there's just so much, you know.
Yeah.
I firmly believe cut down on mainstream. Oh, by the way, I do want to talk about mainstream media. Now, I watched Jimmy Dore, and he was actually doing a story about Israel bought CBS. CBS also owns Paramount and also Sky Blue. So that I don't know if that's a good thing, if it's a bad thing. If you guys follow whoever you follow, you figure that out for yourself. Then there's been also, I think this morning, there has been another story out there of other people at Disney wanting to buy up. I don't know who these millionaires, billionaires are, but I don't know if it's good or bad. That's the thing when they're wanting to purchase these major networks. So
Well,
something is changing as we speak.
They are saving Israel for last. I know that. I don't know what's going to happen with that. Matrix hit the nail on the fucking head again today when he talked about it on his podcast a little while ago. So I don't know what's up with Israel, but something's going to happen with Israel. And it's not the Israel that we know from the Bible. It's the Israel from the Rothschilds that they took it over. I think it was 1948. Fake Jews and all that stuff. It's in the Bible. It's all biblical. This is all biblical, guys. You know what I mean?
Exactly. It's all biblical. That's why God wins, right? And we win because we're on the right side of history.
That's the fucking thing. That's the fucking thing. The war is already won, dude. Now it has to play out for eyes to see, ears to hear. The people got to witness this. It's going to be a little painful to get there. You know what I mean? 'Cause it's gonna drag for a little bit. You will see justice probably starting in October. I mean, this is harvest season right now, right? We're in harvest season, so buckle up, buttercups. Oh, that's another fucking one. Oh,
Well,
yes, yes. Buckle up, buttercups. Oh my god, that was a fucking cue drop that fucking just kept on hitting. Man, I don't even have the video either. Shit. I don't know if Janine has it, but
why would a news
fucking-
anchor say that, right?
right. Why would he? Why would she say that?
Yeah.
That was the other day. Remember that
I'll find
scene? Buttercups.
Yeah, I'll find the video you guys sent me to watch with the video we're talking about with was it Q Matrix decoder?
Yes.
There's a lot of coincidences with Q drops. I'm not into the whole Q drop thing because you know me, you guys. If you guys know me, I'm more about helping people, right? I'm more of like that. I rather
cool.
stay away from the headaches because, like you said, the numbers give me headaches. But you're more than willing to watch it if you want. I'm going to give you the option, right? Because that's what it's all about, giving us options to different perspective. So
Absolutely.
I will post that show in the chat when I find it, and you guys can watch it for yourself and determine your own opinion.
Exactly. But that was like a fucking mind blow when he said buckle up, buttercups. I was like, holy shit. That was all over the fucking X. Everybody's gonna get an X account. I don't care if you have to post nothing or anything. You don't have to post anything. The fucking shit it's all the connections. It's all the connections. It's like mind blowing.
Right, because was it Fox and Friends she said it on?
It was what's at 12 o'clock noon? Is that what's the name? Faulkner there. Shit.
Harrison.
Harrison Faulkner said it. Just in a certain time and a certain fucking timestamp, you get that timestamp and bammo, it fucking hit the fucking Q drop on that single timestamp.
She was doing a news story about how she was able to find a lot more information and doing her own research than somebody else that she was basically saying they couldn't find anything. And then that's what she said, read more, buckle up, buttercup, or whatever it was. And it was so poignant. You couldn't miss it if you wanted to. So I don't know if that was Thursday or Friday. I can't remember.
I'm posting it in the chat.
Okay. Are you putting it on Rumble?
I just put it on Rumble now. And that was on Thursday that you sent it to me. So I'm pretty sure it was the same day. It was probably early in the day, but you sent it to me at 5 o'clock at night. So in the evening.
Let me just share this for everybody to kind of get an idea of what this is. I'm not going to play it, but oops, I said I wasn't going to play it.
Rainbow.
So these are the guys, and it's Sean Anon, Anon, DC, Patrick Matrix Dunbizzle. Is that how you say it?
Dunbizzle he wasn't on that show particularly on that day. He was on a different show. He was supposed to be on this show, but he couldn't make it. Dunbizzle is from Alpha Vets with what's his name? Oh Jesus! No, drawing a blank.
So
but anyways,
check this out. They did. This is what I was talking about. I think it was on Friday because me and Joey talked about this. They did one of the most down to earth decodes.
Yes.
So clear and concise without any swaying you, changing your beliefs or anything. They basically kept saying, we're going to leave it up to you to decide. And they were just pointing things out, timestamps. And then also the guy, I can't think of his name, the green logo down there below. He was pretty good.
He was very good. He was actually on fire. He was on fire with these numbers. I was like, wow. I'm like, he's a huge. Let me tell you something. Q Decoder is his name. He has a channel on Rumble and he has a channel on pill.net. Now, pill.net, he also goes on Amazon, OMAZZON or something like that. They're like partners. They have their show together. Sometimes they switch their channels to the other one, Amazon, or he's on his own channel. And two amazing guys, great, freaking great. Do you want to talk about Q drops? That's the guy to go to. You know what I mean? But Rambo and friends, he's always got somebody on. And let me tell you something. They're like Janine said, they're more down to earth. They're not there to persuade you. They're just showing you what they see in their perspective. And that's all it is.
They were even tying in the hurricane and why it was so quiet. You guys,
Right.
this I mean, if you're ready to absorb a whole different perspective, this would probably be a really good one to watch.
You know, that is a good question. Why aren't there hurricanes this season?
It's supposed to start the 17th.
We do know a lot. We do know they had a lot of technology in Florida off the coast that would create these storms.
Yeah. So Trump was talking about a storm coming in the 17th. He said, usually hurricane season starts around the 17th of September. What does that mean?
Hey, Joey, they gave you a shout out at the end of their show on this one here. I guess you gave them a cookie. I don't know what that means, but maybe you should reach out to them and ask them to come on here with you guys. That'd be awesome.
Rambo is, Matrix is cool too. I talk to Matrix always in his chats. I'm always in there. So it was pretty wild. And a cookie is like a donation. It's like it's almost like a Rumble rant almost. It's a cookie is on the pill.net. And you can just like donate to the guys. I donated tons of money to them because they do a really good show. I pay attention to what they say. So they're just amazing guys. You know what I mean? These guys, Joe Rambo and everybody that goes on his channel are amazing. They're amazing people. And the connections they can make is mind blowing. You know, they make a lot of sense.
Like that guy DC Lidstone. I found him out on X. I was thinking about writing to him.
Yeah. Absolutely. I mean, these guys know these drops like the back of their hand. They can memorize shit. I don't remember it all. You know what I mean? I took a break from it, and I don't remember it all. It's like, it took me 45 minutes to remember buckle up buttercups. I'm like, holy shit. And it was like,
yeah, I think that's why I don't watch them. It's too, like you said, it doesn't. This brain doesn't hold the knowledge like they do. It's like with Jason Q. It's like, how the heck do you know all that crap? It's just,
right. But this is what they do. This is what they do. I mean, Matrix. He's on 4 to 8 hours a day, 7 days a week. That guy lives and breathes this shit. So he knows everything from the back of his fucking. He can connect it so fucking fast. It's incredible. Incredible in what this guy does. It's just like mind blowing. I'm like, my head was exploding the other day when Janine says, I watched them. I says, yeah, my fucking head was exploding. I was like, damn, this guy came up with all this. Holy shit. You know what I mean? It was perfect. I was like, wow. I mean, I was pretty good at decoding when I was doing it, but this guy here just, woo. He's on
I've never seen a decode. Like I said, I don't watch decodes, but my mind was blown. I was like, yeah, this one you probably have to watch a few times.
Yeah. But like I said, he's on every single day, man. And I'll tell you, the Matrix is just on fire. He's been on fire for the past week and a half. Amazing.
Yeah. Because too many coincidences. I don't believe in one coincidence. There was I don't know. We'll just say 17 coincidences. There was a lot of coincidences in that show. Is all I'm going to say.
Right. Right.
And that's why my head hurt so much.
Exactly. It's not a coincidence, though. It's unmathematically impossible of what the fuck is what's actually going on. You know, and it has a lot to do with gematria. It's fucking crazy. Crazy. You know? But like I said before, guys, everybody keep your emotions in check. You're going to have characters fall off the earth. The character is off, but the person that's wearing the mask or whatever character they're playing, because they're all central casting, so they have a part to play. So just don't be, don't beat yourself down. Don't feel bad. Don't be scared. Please don't be scared. There's nothing to be scared of. Fear.
Joey, I really think a lot of people didn't even follow Charlie Kirk, but they were following the assembly, the unity, the humanity of all of this.
Yes.
I think they were touched in a different way than actually knowing. My husband followed him, which really surprised me. And I just started kind of picking up on him. I made a comment about him a few months ago. I adored that he would go to the high schools and the colleges. And also, interesting, I was out on X. James Woods, who I follow religiously, said, hey, if you guys have never followed, is it called Turning Point? Or yeah, it's called Turning Point, right? I think his organization. He said, get out there and go and follow them. Just go out and like their page or whatever. Do you know, with making that announcement, it brought down their network.
Really?
He has 5 million people that follow him out on X. Not only that, they're going to continue with doing the work. They're not going to stop. She made a comment, Erica Kirk made a comment and said, you just unleashed. You don't know what you've done. And so that just kind of leaves a lot to desire, or where they're going to go with this in the next episode.
Well, that's the thing. You know what I mean? This is going to escalate to something fucking huge. But, I do have a problem with this turning point thing. Now, he's telling everybody we vote Republican. But what the fucking problem is, there's no such thing as Republican and Democrat. It's the whole fucking establishment. You know what I'm saying here? There is no Republican. The Republicans always got us into fucking war. And the other guys are fucking bringing us into more fucking taxes. What are they doing for us? We're paying more. The money's not worth anything. So what the fuck are we voting for in the first place? We don't need a fucking government for this shit. I'm sorry. But all they do is bring us down. They're always controlling your fucking minds. They control the money, which controls you. You're working, your people working fucking 2 jobs, 3 jobs just to make a fucking rent. Okay? That's not a life. That's not a fucking life. That's not a life for us.
Decoder out of Rumble, get rid of the partners.
We gotta get rid of this fucking government altogether. I don't know how it's gonna happen. I mean, the military has to do something, because this is way out of fucking hand. Way out of hand. The whole system's gotta fucking go down. I'm sorry.
I have my cards if anybody would like a reading. I usually do these, but if it's more of the collective consciousness type of readings, whatever you guys want to do. Buck, you have any questions on anything?
No, but I'll probably take a reading, because, like I said, I've been kind of like out of it lately. Probably because I got, like I said, the negativity and of people celebrating has kind of got me all out of whack. Even though fishing was good and relaxing yesterday, you can't avoid, right? You can't avoid the fucking shit you see, and that's and that's the only thing that's been bothering me, right? Because I'm an empath, and I just struggle with the fact of the disgust.
My little brother is down in blue. I have to help him.
Yeah. I can't even. I don't have words, so let's just fucking.
Do you have a question?
How do you get me out of my functioning?
I'm just gonna pull what I get just on I know your real name, so I'm going to use your real name.
Okay.
And I think Arnie out there also wants one. I saw something with Arnie.
Glad Arnie's feeling better. Good to see you, Arnie.
Yeah. Whoop, whoop, whoop. I threw my back out yesterday. You know what I did? You know, like in the swimming pool where you got the landing, I was going backwards. I was floating and didn't see it, and whammy!
Oh God.
right where my back hurts. And I don't even know how to feel. It was like 3 feet of water. I'm like, shit.
Oh, no.
All right, let's get back to Buck. Let's see what is going on with Buck. I'm gonna pull a few cards. We'll have a little fun, do a little dance.
Make a little love. Get down tonight.
Yeah, definitely, Buck. I could see family life getting to you, Buck. Things with the daughter. Things with the daughter, maybe.
No, me and the daughter are always great.
Okay.
I have no problem with the daughter.
Okay. So what came up in the shadow side of things, and it's not a negative things, it's there. It's just kind of showing that the loving element isn't where it should basically be at this point in time. But when I actually see a child with it, sometimes I'll go there, but I'm more or less thinking it's more of an inner child. And it's not you, Buck. It's not your inner child. Okay. So maybe there's something else going on in the household with someone else's inner child.
I can see that.
Sometimes before I actually get there, yeah. Now I don't always say what because this is so public, but I will tell you.
Shoot the shit.
Pardon?
Shoot the shit. Come on.
It's almost as if we talk about the shift that's happened with everybody else. Now when we go in and ask about a personal questions within the shifts within a household, let's just say, there is something that is definitely happening there. Well, some people may not even be conscious of it. It's at that level. Our vibration is so high and everything is just so high. Some of these people might be feeling a little sad, a little out of sorts, kind of like, what the fuck is going on? And not getting in touch. And if they're not the type of person to sit back and meditate and get quiet, those are the kind of things that I kind of see that are up in the air. When I talk about somebody's inner child, there's some work that has got to be done there. And it's almost what they're basically showing me is almost as if all of this, if you had the TV running 24/7, let's just say, a lot of people don't even watch TV, they watch it for their devices. If people are constantly watching on this, they're wondering what else is going to happen. And that's when I'm glad that you went fishing, Buck. Maybe you should take the whole family out and do something a little bit different just to shift the energies. Buck.
Listen, I would love to, but Amanda, she works on the weekends. I don't think she's a fish person anyway. My daughter might go, but she's in that age where she doesn't, she wouldn't want to get dirty, right? She got her nails and everything like that on.
Whoever we're talking about, call me, and I'd be glad to work through some stuff with them.
Oh yeah, yeah. I know exactly who needs to, but thick skull,
That's basically what I see. But let me just kind of tell you where the outcome is here. So yeah, you were out in the sun. Your energy feels really good, Buck. And it's kind of like the commitment that you have for yourself. You want to have it for the rest of the family. It's going to shift. Just give it a couple more days. It's definitely going to shift, and it's kind of showing that everything is going to be when there is something like this, and the energies are kind of fragmented. They come back together again, and everything is going to take a place again. Everybody's going to get into their role. But Buck, let me tell you this: when you see a lot of things, your energy is so powerful, and you're spiritual in your own ways, that when you are getting upset about something, that's bouncing off. That energy is bouncing off. And it might be affecting the other people in the family. I would say if you had a dog, you would watch your dog because the dog would play it out, what's going on. So I'm glad that you did get out fishing and shifted a little bit. You got some sun. You look really good. Just maybe do a little bit more of you just got through saying that we all have to be able to love ourselves. And sometimes it's really hard for people to love themselves when they're dealing with something that is childhood trauma.
totally understand because I see it a lot in the rooms. Where a lot that's broken families, right? That's one of the things Charlie talked about was the broken home. And a lot of parents, don't realize how much it affects the kids. I was watching that movie today about recovery of 4 days too long. It was about a heroin addict and pretty much she was a straight A student up until 17 and started on painkillers because she hurt herself, and that's how it spiraled down. But at the end, they talk about the family. The mom left for 2 years, just left the family, and that's probably where it started. The girl was young, but we the problem is our society has told us, especially us gentlemen, not to show any feelings, right? Not to show any weakness. And if you don't talk about it if you don't talk about things, you said it doesn't come out, right? The trauma.
Right.
And that's what
But
a lot
there are
of people.
things that you could do, changing the vibration, the frequency within the house until that, like I said, everybody has their own journey. And I had to do that with my husband for so many years. And either you put up or, you give up, or you just try to go through life. But I know that you do care a lot about your family, Buck. And so maybe you could look into, if you don't want to sage your house, there are other things. Burn some candles, get a different fragrance in the house. There are things that you could do to help change the energies somewhat.
I'll try.
That person,
I'm not going to try. I'll do it.
have that person call me. All right, who's next? So Joey, did you want one?
I think Arnie was looking for a
Yeah, Arnie was.
Yeah,
All right.
Alley Cat too. I guess she had something going on in her house.
Alley Cat too?
Yep.
All right.
I mean, Janine, you do have it on the screen.
Yeah, I don't ever look. All right. I'm kind of I don't know what I am today. All right. Let's see here. This is for Ernie. I tell you, every time I go into Ernie's energy, I usually get the same thing, but I'm going to be a little bit stern with him if I get the same thing again. Ernie, I'm just pulling it based upon your energies for today. Okay, this is really good. I'm actually getting a 7, and I'm seeing a 7 with him, and he's breaking away. This is fantastic. He's actually breaking away from, I will say, the change that what's the word? It's almost like if you're behind a cage and you can't get out. That's not there anymore. That whatever it is, he shifted big time, and he's working on he's working a lot, actually. Arnie, just take it easy a little bit. That's the message to you. I'm not sure what it is that you're working on, but if it's something that you're actually planning or wanting to do or get into something, sometimes just take and breathe a little bit for yourself. Get out and do something different with some people, different people, and you basically. You're at this, what I would call this karma trench, which is a really good thing. So he shifted quite a bit, and it is all good. So he's going to be doing a little bit more with his communications. I always see this with him, his communications, and it's going to be more with the family members than communicating like on social media or anything like that. So good luck to you, Arnie. That's what I'm actually seeing there. Who is next?
Alley Cat.
Allie.
Yep. I guess she had to go to her house or something.
Holy cow! I just see this. Is this right?
This was that was on, I believe, Wednesday, Allie. That happened. Yeah, straight bullet went through the front of her house and hit the back window in the kitchen. And the police suck, pretty much. Broad daylight.
Where was this? She lives where?
Indiana.
Indiana.
So Arnie did say he had a lot of energy shifts. You're welcome, Arnie. Let's get back to, oh, she's saying Tuesday this happened. All right, Allie, I have not seen or heard from you. I hope everything is going really good, but we're going to find out right now. Did she have a question or she just wants her energy read?
She didn't say.
That she had a stray bullet go through her house and ended up.
All right, let's see what we got here.
All
right, Allie. All right, so very good. She's been doing a lot of energy work. I would have to say she's like been going inside a lot. She's been definitely working with the ethers, if you want to say like the Akashic forces and what are the forces. She's been working in the spiritual energy. Really good stuff here. What she's are there plans for your home life to change, Allie? Ellie, next month there's going to be some more changes coming up for you, and what I'm kind of sensing is I know that you're very artsy fartsy and you can sculpture and paint and do all these different things, but I actually think it's not about the arts. It's more about the home life, and I your commitment is changing somewhere along the line here. I pulled a lot of cards out. It's all really good, but Ellie, it's kind of like if you've ever asked for a change, whether it was a change in the home, change in the job, change in something, you've got that change coming, and I would start to say that commitment or whatever it might be is going to be coming out next month. Don't be afraid of it, because I kind of sense that you might be a little bit hesitant about the energies, and just go with the flow, and you'll see more. So we're talking like around October 19th, 20th, somewhere in that area there. Hope that helped you.
TCTME on Rumble would like a reading.
Oh, hello, TCTME. Yeah, let's do that for her. Well, let's see. This is the fun stuff. All right. Ellie Cat says the astrology is hitting the home life. Bree wants a reading too. Thank you, Ronnie. I'm going to start that off there. All right, let's see. TCTME. TCTME has got some really fun energy, so I can't wait to see this reading.
right.
This is a person that loves life. All right. All right, she's not ready to write anything different. No Akashic records to be written here. But let me just pull the next one here. TCTME, is there a man that you're kind of interested in, or you're interested, or he's interested in? You're not sure about the commitment. You're kind of hesitant about the commitment with this. And yes, I'm really, really seeing the strong energy around a very spiritual man, by the way. King of Roses comes up here for you. I don't know if you've been thinking about it. Maybe you're going to be manifesting it. Very cool energy, and very old soul. That's what I have. That's what came up, TCTME. Hope you get your wish. Anybody else?
Bree.
Bree.
Bree's next.
Okay, now I have no idea about Bree's energy, so let me tap into it. First time reading for Bree. All right. All right, well, this one fell. My dog wanted to eat it, so let's just see what we're going to go with this one here. Okay. All right, so the first thing that's coming up is a six of keys. So feeling really stable in her life at this particular time. Things seem to be settling down for her, for whatever that might mean. And let me just pull another card, almost as if she's been thinking a lot a lot about, well, let's just see what this lot about is. Oh, beautiful. Wow. Um, very beautiful soul, by the way. Very spiritual in her own ways. And you know what? This seems to be the theme with everybody here about the home life. That's what I'm really getting. It was with Buck, whoever else that I just read. Let me see what else I'm getting here. Is she wanting a relationship here? Because I think I'm being told to get the other deck, but I can't get to it. So let me just do one other thing here. Is she Bree? I'm going to ask you this. I'm not sensing that you are in a relationship, but it almost seems like you've been working on yourself to have a relationship, or if you are in a relationship, things must be getting a lot better for you. You don't seem to. Something shifted with you where you don't have that. You feel much better about yourself, and you know how much you know the Eight of Roses. This infinity is coming in, so the Eight of Roses is definitely about the family life. So I'm not sure if you have a suitor right now, if you're looking for one, and it's getting much stronger. But this particular person, I think you might be familiar with him.
She's married.
She's married.
Yep. She has 2 kids. She's always home with her daughter.
What's that?
She's always home with her daughter.
But yeah, but the relationship with her husband is, you know, well, now that you told me it's her husband, but the relationship with this man in her life is going to get much stronger. It's almost as if I want to say that the communications, you know, basically they're going to be able to, something to settle down with her, whether it's in her family life. When I see the Eight of Roses, and the roses is the relationships with all family members. And then also too, is that things are becoming much more clear for her. And the reason why I'm saying that is that she's setting a course, you know, and whatever that might be. So it's the communications might be a lot better than what it has been in the past. Let's see. She says, yes, married. Okay. And also too, so if she's been wondering about the things moving forward within her life, and they're basically are just saying everything is on track. Don't worry about anything that might come up. Just stay, in other words, just stay the course. And so if your communication has been a little bit rocky within the marriage, I think everything is settled down and you're going to be moving forward. Or if it's always just been okay, it's been okay, it's going to even get even better. I'm trying to move closer to home. Let me see if I got that on here. She's trying to move closer to home. The home, does she mean your home, like where you're from, Joey?
Yes.
Yeah, because I think that's where the whole home life, the roses was coming out. The infinity just basically means, you know, she wants to get back to all that. Yeah, so it has a lot to do with the relationship with her husband. There's a 2 behind that, and it's very much touching her heart at this time. So there's probably some more things that they still have to work out. Right. You'll get there though. Anybody else?
On Rumble, there's just TCTME said no man of it as of today, but maybe I have. That's exciting, and maybe thinking or wishing of someone in my dreams, or an amazing falling burning star across the sky of Montana recently. I keep hearing love is all that matters. So that's from TCTME. Stealth Lone Wolf Leon would like a reading on Rumble.
Okay.
Oh. And then Lolita on YouTube.
Okay.
Yes. Leon from that when we tried to get on the show that day.
Oh,
Stealth Lone Wolf when we had mic issues.
all right. Let's see where that. Let's go. Let's go with this one here. Stealth Lone Wolf. I love the name. All right, let's see what we
Good
have.
name.
So first of all, the first thing that's coming up is again, it's more of the spiritual thing. So with stealth, so there's a 7 with that, and things aren't going to be as crazy as they have been for him up in the air. Kind of sometimes, when things are, you can't bring the energies down and ground them. But I think that he's kind of gotten through a lot of that. And there's something about it that he learned a lot about himself more recently. And that could be the reason why he doesn't have to worry about, things being one way or not really sure or wishy-washy. And let's see here. Very concrete information that's coming to him. So it's almost like a rebirthing that is actually going on for him right now. He's going through another cycle, and whatever that cycle might be, and it all looks very loving and very good. And sometimes we have to go through things that are kind of rocky before we can actually get to the without the storms, right? We can't have the sunshine. And also, too, is that I think he is a big believer of Archangel Gabriel with the communications with his spiritual side. So there you go.
Awesome.
Anybody else?
Lolita on YouTube.
Lolita. Oh, I see. Ronnie's got that there pegged. Okay. Thanks, Ronnie. All right. Stealth Lone Wolf says true. You're okay. Good. Good to hear the feedback on that. You're welcome. I just said thanks out there. Hello, Bella. All right. So this is what I have for Lolita.
I want to be Rizzo behind you.
What's that?
I want to be Rizzo behind you. He's on the couch just chilling.
He's always behind me.
That's
Always
what I want. I want to
behind me.
be like that right now.
He's got my back. All right. Let's see. Lolita. Fun. All right. We're just kind of killing a little bit of time here with the energies that come and visit us. And this is my way of thanking you for being here today. So Lolita is ending a particular end of a karmic trench, if you will. And I think a lot of people have. And I really think that's one of the reasons why we are here. We wanted to come back. We wanted to witness good versus evil. And it looks like she basically has done a lot of work in this particular lifetime, and particularly with her communications in her family members. Good for you. And let's see what else we have. Definitely has to work a little bit more with understanding the forces, her own energy, the forces. And when I say that is sometimes our energy can be really strong or our energy can be really weak, but we have to really take a look at how are we presenting ourselves to others? Are we perceiving ourselves? Are we, the way that we communicate with others, is that how they're hearing it? When we you look in the mirror, is that how they see us? So that's the message for her. And things in her life will get much better within the family. And I think that as we speak, and they probably already have. How did I do, Lolita? I hope you are doing really well. And it looks that way from what I can tell. Anyone else?
Nothing on Rumble.
Yeah, Scotty Paste wants one
Scott.
on YouTube.
You guys miss Scott.
Scott.
All right, let's see. I haven't done Scott in a long time. I haven't read Scott in a long time. Maybe Ronnie afterwards. And Lori's doesn't ever ask. We should do one for Lori. She's always out there. All right. Yeah, Lori just said Scott. All right. All right. All right. How is your health, Scott? How have you been feeling?
Make sure I get Buck in the way. I gotta get Buck in there.
Um, All right. So the first thing that I'm actually seeing here with Scott is that there's what's on the shadow side is this it's so weird to say. It's almost like how he feels about things around him, and things that maybe not feeling totally aligned. Maybe he's wanting more to be connected to the divine, and he's kind of struggling with something right now. And it is a very strong energy that actually is coming in on that. And because he's got a lot to offer, and he's not sure what to do with these energies, and he's basically setting up, basically setting out. He doesn't want to take a step forward because he's not sure if it's the right thing to do. And the only thing I could say is everybody has a gift, and each of us are gifted, whether you believe it or not. Maybe, Scott, just go up to somebody and say, "You've known me for a long time. What do you think my gifts are? What could I help towards humanity?" And I'll bet you'll get the same answer many, many more times. That'll prepare you to take the next step for where you want to go with your life at this time in your life. I think you do have a lot to offer, and sometimes it just may not be the way that you're perceiving it, but also continue to work with the divine, your higher self, God, whatever you want to call it, and ask for guidance, and just get out there and take that step, take a steps in one direction or another, because it just seems like you constantly keep saying, "I'm not prepared, I'm not prepared." But when I actually see this card that comes up, and it's actually showing me how powerful you are. You've got strong will. You got a wisdom in your mind. And that's a very spiritual card. When I see that, I love this card. Every time I see it with somebody, and I think I've seen it with you before in the past, it doesn't matter what you think that, if you think of helping, volunteering, just helping humanity in general, just going down to the coffee shop, talking to people, whatever it might be, will help in any way that you can. And I think that's to be the first step that you can take. You're welcome, Lolita. And I'm going to do one more. And
Ronnie wants one too.
Ronnie.
Ronnie, yeah.
All right. She says, absolutely. I love her reading. Lots of moving parts right now. Is she part of the movie?
Oh my God. Ronnie, you look like my daughter.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
All right. So this is
I want
for
that
Ronnie.
innocent look for you.
There's so much love around Ronnie right now. She is, I sometimes hear whenever there's a head of the family, it's the matriarch, or, and that's when I'm actually seeing her with. It's almost like it's referred to as the Queen of Roses. She's so strong in her energies that sometimes this is Ronnie, you've got somebody or something coming in really soon. It's a fated meeting of some sort. So I don't know if you have recently changed something within your mind, within your heart. With maybe you had somebody introduce you to someone along the way, and you didn't think twice of. This is another relationship. This is awesome, very spiritual though. It's almost as if I want to show this to you, Ronnie, if you could see this. What this is Ronnie sitting there reading a book, but all these people behind her or around her are guiding her. And so maybe she's been paying a lot of attention to those energies. And it actually looks like she's along with a lot of other people. She's moving into a new part of her life. So this whole group that I'm getting, it almost seems like it's a repeat of these cards, but I don't ever second guess the cards and how they come up. So we're all shifted at this point in time. And maybe we've always had a desire for something, and now we're all going to reap the benefits and get what our desires are. But I just want to say this to everyone, and I've been saying it, is not to be afraid of it. And I do, if I do recall, Ronnie, this came up for you, Archangel Raphael. Just go into your heart and use your own healing energy for whatever it is that you need to do. That is a very powerful card coming from Archangel Raphael. And that'll be it. Lots of moving parts for Ronnie, and they're all really good, and it's not what she was expecting.
You'll be okay.
What's that?
Yep, I said you'll be okay.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
think,
so she's thinks that she's not strong at time, but when the Queen of Roses popped up, basically is telling me that, when I see her actually wearing the cape of the Queen of the Roses, it means that she can handle everything that's coming. And a lot of times it's kind of daunting when you're trying to figure things out and don't have all the family members nearby like you would want to. And this is, for some reason, Breeds want to get back to home base, right? We all want to get back to ground zero. And, it just could be that whatever has happened with the energy shifting, with the whole thing of Charlie Kirk, all of us have delved into something of what is important to us at this time in our life. What's that, Buck?
Timeline shift.
Yeah.
We're going to go to higher vibrations while the other ones that are celebrating going to go into that low vibration. So,
Ronnie, you're stronger than you actually think you are. And that goes for everybody. You are stronger than what you think you are. Believe me.
Yeah. Stealth basically says God gave us all something to live for. So I heard something. There's this one particular saying that came out, and it was like, God has us all in the place that we need to be right now. And when you actually hear that, and it's just like, somebody may have gone through something very, very hard to accept. And if I say that to them, I just lost my house, or I just lost this, you don't know what else is going to come down the pipeline. You don't know. And it's almost as if we're being tested. And I said this the other day, we are all being tested on our own inner true beliefs. And like Buck, going back to you, maybe somebody's inner child within your residence is being tested right now, and kind of things get stirred up. And, those are the times that you really want to, I love working with people in their inner child, and I don't know why that is, but I do. But you can always take them and get them to see how much that inner child has been running their life. No matter what age that you are, that inner child will pop out and behave the way that it does, only because that is what it was taught at one point in time, where it's got its own way for things. And even though your partner or your significant other tends to be a mirror reflection of you, and if they can't always get you to see that, sometimes they got to step outside the family and just get advice from other people. And what I actually do is I walk people through their inner child. I get them to see their inner child. I get them within 30 minutes to be able to have a conversation with their own inner child. And when they actually come into this energy of their own inner child, they could see the look on the face, the age of the child, why is this inner child upset? But who's running the show? Is it them at the adult age, or is it the inner child?
I totally understand that. Because unfortunately, she doesn't take my advice. But that's okay. That's all right. It's not my place to push or judge, right? All I can do is try. But it is what it is. I just wish she take my advice a little bit more, but she doesn't have to, right?
Yeah.
That's the only thing I struggle with is why don't you'll take some strangers of advice over mine, but it is what it is, and like you just said before, some people need that outside confirmation.
You're too close to what you have witnessed. You're too close to the energies, and it's very scary. It's almost like that inner child has to be able to meet that adult person,
Yeah.
to be able to, and it's as simple as that adult person taking that inner child and saying to that inner child, I'm going to protect you. Buck, as much as men want to protect women, and they do that on so many different levels, they want to take care of women. Sometimes they have to go in and find that within themselves to be able to say, okay, I'm safe, and then the whole relationship will shift. But it's very tough, especially right now where everybody's shit is getting stirred up right now. And whether or not they believe, let's just say they never even saw television and they never saw Charlie Kirk, they're feeling the energies. They know that something is going on. And so what's the first thing you do is you revert back to things that, whatever triggers, you might be a trigger, Buck. You may not even know that you're a trigger. And so that's
I know. I get told that all the time.
Tell her to call me.
I know. Okay.
We could do it while she's driving.
We can do it.
No, we wouldn't do it while she's driving. All right. That's let's see. Colleen is saying the trick is to recognize your inner child and nurture him. Yeah, it really is. A lot of people can't do that though. And actually sometimes when I have a consultation with someone, I'll say to them, I'll get the age and I'll say, just go and find that picture of you when you were 5 years old, because everybody has a school picture somewhere in a junk drawer. And then I ask them to bring that in, and then that's when the dialogue actually begins. And it is so moving, it is so powerful, and a lot of people don't realize it, but they just need to be able to see it through the eyes of somebody who is not witnessed like you have, Buck. You couldn't do that if you wanted.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Okay, Joey, what else is going on?
Nothing. I was just reading the chat to see if anybody else wanted a reading. I think you were going to give one to Lolita also, didn't you?
Nope, she gave her one already.
Oh, she did. Okay.
Yeah.
What about Laurie's? Did you say we're going to pull one for Laurie's?
Oh, I did, didn't I?
Yes.
You did.
I did. I always see her out there, and I don't think she ever asked.
She didn't ask, but you said you would.
Is she still with us?
I believe she's still here.
If you're out there, Laurie's. Dad, you're banned on Instagram.
Yes. I'm banned on Instagram, and I'm a lifer in Facebook and Instagram. Yes. I'm a lifer.
I want to find out. Oh, Laurie's is there. Okay, and then there's one other one, Avery 7199. Let's see where we're going with Avery 7199. Laurie's. I would love to do this for her because she's been out there as a moderator for me, and it's just a small little channel, and I have to. If there's a question that you guys have, you could always ask a question. I'm just picking up your energy of what's going on today. It'll shift tomorrow. Maybe whatever I'm giving you will help you shift. Let me redo this. I had Bree's name in my head. I'm sorry. I saw the last one. It's Lori's. Okay. I got Lori's energy. All right, here we go. All right, Lori. Lori's is the first thing that's coming up is a little bit of chaos at this time. Nothing to be. It's kind of like a lot of people live in chaos, and it's just always there, but it's not anything that you can't manage. If I could put it that way for you. Any things that you might be holding on to, any wishes that are you want fulfilled at this time. I'm actually seeing more of this near and dear to your heart. So it's coming to you really soon, Lori's, whatever that might be. And it's almost going to be that you're going to be on top of the world when your wish is fulfilled. So good luck to you with that. I'm not sure what that is, but you are no different from Ronnie's energy, because I got the same card, which is the Queen of the Queen of Roses, which means that you can practically manifest anything that you want when you want it. And this is a really good reading, Lori's. Good luck to you. So chaos, I think you can handle certain chaoses around you. And I'm not sure if you're looking to either remodel your house, something to do with a home. Here we go again. Or maybe just change something up in the house. So there you go. I hope that helped you out, Lori's. Anybody else out there, you guys? Yes. Going back to, did she go away? Avery, 71. Is that right? How I say it?
It's Avery, but Roger is his real name.
It's what?
Roger is his real name. Avery.
It's a man.
Yes, sir. That is.
All right. He says, yeah, you can tell me about my energy. Okay, Avery, will do. I like that. Oh, very strong energy coming in. It's almost like the forces of this particular energy, very much like just very strong Viking type of energy. I don't know why I'm saying this, but that's kind of how I'm feeling it right now. A few things to kind of take a look at, wanting to work on. Is there maybe a relationship with a significant other or a girlfriend? That's the Queen of the Kings. I never get whether or not they're married or what have you, but it's almost like I want to say it's both of these energies together are just both very strong. One is more emotional than the other one. I have to say Avery is not as emotional as the other energy that I'm getting, but you're going to come together and there's going to be a lot of balance. It's almost as if, and I want to say this will be happening within the next 30 days. And it's going to be very, which is really interesting. Maybe he doesn't have this person in his life, but it's a fated meeting coming up. Wow, the romance that's around all of you guys here. So there you go. I'm not sure. Maybe it's let me just pull one more, because at first I saw this powerful woman and alongside. So this might be what's coming to him if he's not already in a relationship, or if he is in a relationship. There's definitely a meeting that comes together, and wow, it doesn't feel like he's got somebody in his life. I'm telling you guys, it doesn't feel like it. Let me know how I did out there, Avery. I just says I'm single and waiting for the one. Okay, there you go. Again, I kept getting this card kept coming back with the fated meeting. So the only caveat that I would have to say there is you're specifically you're kind of just waiting, but you know, and I hate to say this, people need to write down what they want in a relationship. Who are they looking for? You know, I want somebody nice, I want somebody kind, and that could be a lot of different human beings out there. If you're looking for something that, you know, somebody that's funny, someone that can laugh, make sure that you're noting that also in your prayers, and you know, just be a little bit more specific. If you want a wonderful woman in your life, you say, I want a wonderful woman in my life, somebody that can cook, somebody that can clean. You know, I mean, it's somebody that loves to be a domestic engineer, somebody that can help me, work with me side by side. Those are the things. When you ask for someone to come into your life, they can come into your life, and they can also just sit on the couch, if you know what I mean. Mm-hmm. All right, there you go. How'd I do, Avery? Just let me know. But it's
I do get Viking too.
What's that?
I said I do get, when you pulled the Viking. I could picture that. I'm saying.
Do you know this individual?
Yeah, he's on. We do a Zoom chat from We Not Me on Saturdays. Every Saturday at 2:00, we get on the chat, and Roger's one of them that's usually on Saturdays in our chat room.
So I see Legit is out there. Legit 420. Haven't seen him in a long time. I did a reading for him, but he says, hey, Buck, tell Janine I'm a mess. I want to read for him. I want to see what's going on. Last time I did, I think Ronnie asked me to do it. And I totally screwed up what she was saying to me on screen. So let's just see. Let's just see what we have to Legit, he's smiling there.
Because I told them, yeah, I said, we already know that already, Legit. That he's a mess.
Yeah, and Joey cooks too. I got to put this up on the screen. He says, I cook and clean, Colleen. But
Yeah. She says, I'm looking for a man who cooks and cleans. I said, I cook.
I want a man who cooks and cleans.
I'm a damn good cook, too.
Avery says, you are good, Janine. You nailed it. Thank you so much. And let me see. Who is it? Oh, Legit. Legit. Very playful energy. Very much a homebody. I'm already getting stuff on him. Let's see where we're going with this. All right, Legit. He just wants me to read his energy. He's not asking for a question. Wow. What are you waiting for, Legit? What are you waiting for? Legit, if you were my student, I would actually ask you to start journaling things right now. You know, Legit, you want a commitment, but you don't, because this card came up, the commitment card, and it's about your commitment. It's a 1, and it's a roses. It's your commitment to yourself. And then when I just ask, Legit, what are you waiting for? And let's just see. It looks like you've already written it in the record. Legit, do you want to be alone the rest of your life here, or are you actually looking to move out and set a new course? Because the way that you have written it in the records, and when I say that, everything is free will, but up until this point, and I'm not sure how old that you are, I feel a very fun energy about you. So that's really good. But also at the same time, I'm actually seeing that you want to change this record that you've already written. And you could do that because of free will. And maybe get out and just have a little bit more fun. If you were to meet somebody, I think they're going to have some children, and I hope that you are okay with that. But you got to prepare yourself. You got to prepare yourself for not just thinking, okay, this is where I want to go with my energy. And I get with your energy is that it's almost as if you're going to think somebody's going to come on your front door and knock on your door. And so what I'm trying to say to you is that's probably not going to happen. But at the same time, I'm not seeing in your records everything that you're wanting out of this relationship, because it's so important to know that. So I would say to you, start journaling, writing down things that you would want, just for the heck of it. Just kind of write down what you could bring into your life. That's all that I got. Legit, I'm not sure if that was all about relationships, but that's the way that it seems to be going tonight. And this is good. All right. Is that everybody?
Yep.
We're going to lose Joey in about 5 minutes.
Yeah.
So, Joey, let me just share this with you. So we live down here in the South, and everything is electric. So we can't handle cooking with an electric stove or an oven or anything like that. So we're figuring out how to bring the gas into the house. So the pipes are already out there. It's part of the community, but a lot of times people could just go with gas because they have everything as gas. But my husband he has been researching stoves and how to cook. And, he's just got this whole thing in his head, 5 burners, 4 burners, right? And he basically says, this will, a convection oven, air fryer, he's thinking about get rid of all these appliances that we got on our counter. I want the stove to do it all. So he's very passionate about that.
Yeah, I think my next stove is going to be commercial grade, 8 burner, 48 inch. I want a wide, big stove so I can have. My pans are big. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So my one pan takes almost half a stove. You know what I'm saying? So I can't cook, 3 things, 4 things at once because the pans are so freaking big. Because I cook so much, you know what I mean? I make batches. I don't just do small things. I got to make a batch. So if I do a gravy on a Sunday, I have enough for a whole month. You know what I mean? So it's like I don't know how to cook small. I can cook for an army and have a lot of leftovers. That's what I do. But I have an electric stove and it sucks. I don't like electric. That's all I got. I do have gas coming into the house. There's a concrete slab, so I have to dig up my. I have to put holes through my floor. I got a tile floor, and I don't have those tiles anymore, and it's all concrete underneath. So I don't know what to do. And the stove is in the middle of the friggin' house. It's not at the end on an outside wall or nothing. So I'm screwed. I get stuck with this electric thing.
It definitely takes years to get an electric stove. I'll tell you that much. And then when you lose power, you're screwed.
Yeah. Well, I got my I do have a propane. I do have a Blackstone with 2 burners that's outside. That's on my griddle, so I can use that too. You know what I mean? I can do either or. But it's just a pain in the ass going in and out of the house trying to
I
cook
saw
shit.
Legit's comment out on Rumble, and I just want to let him know that whenever anybody makes a statement, I've got so much shit going on. I've got a lot of stuff going on, which he did. He's got the comment that says, I've just been overwhelmed lately, Janine. I got a lot on my plate and I don't really want a relationship. But a friend, maybe. So that's great. He's already setting up boundaries. He's basically saying, you can be in my life, but not be in my life. Right. And that's okay. But I actually see that this person is a queen. I'm sorry, I got to turn my lights up here, but it's the Queen of Scrolls, which basically means that this person can help rewrite what he has going on. And if you do let somebody in, legit, just make sure that you open your heart a little bit more to them, because there's bigger possibilities going on there. And you are being sent help, whether you believe it or not. And I think a lot of times when we get to the point where we got so much on our plate, as he said he does, we remove our own spirituality and we can't see beyond the task at hand. And that's the tough part. And so I just wanted to address that to him, because you do have a beautiful soul coming in if you let him in. Which basically means that you don't have to be alone by yourself or be, struggling through life. It's sometimes it's good with someone and sometimes it's not. Ask all the married people out there.
Yep.
All right. That's everything that I got. It's 2 hours, you guys.
Woohoo! Breaking a record. I can never stay for an hour. Come on, it's got to be more than that. There's so much to talk about.
What's going on?
Exactly. And hey, this is only September.
Only September. What happened to the line?
We gotta wait for the. And we got the stupid elections coming up. Shit on the freaking government. That's what I say. Fuck them.
Colleen basically is saying many married people wish they had someone to do things with. Many married people?
Yeah.
Many married people.
Because you got one person in a relationship that is so outgoing and wants to get out and go and do things, and you have somebody else that says, I just want to sit here.
That's me. I don't do things. I got to do things by myself. That's why I love to have my company. Yes, Brianna, come on, take a ride. Let's go. She'll come with me. Stuck
Oh,
about.
yeah, I want to do a shout out to was it Stealth? We need to have him on here next time. So when you guys decide you can come back, we'll invite him. And we told him the last time we would invite him.
Yeah, because
Who's
he had
that?
trouble. It was a Zoom link, I believe, that we had last time, and it wasn't working for him. But StreamYard is a little different, right? So
Yeah, as long as the email lets you in.
yeah,
Right.
that first link didn't work for me. It was the second one that worked, but it's all good.
Yeah, it's all good. And you know what? Even if I could just kind of sum this up, everybody out there has got pretty much the same concerns. It's family, love, and trying to combat different things. When people say, "Well, you know, I've got so much stuff that is actually going on here," sometimes we got to let go and let God. And sometimes we're in a place that we may not see. You know, a lot of times we're in a place of the energies we can't see around the bend what's coming or what's going. And when that time is there, you just got to kind of back it up a little bit and just pray, meditate, do whatever it is that you
Take a
guys need to do, because you know, we have help.
Yeah,
Yeah. Take a breath. You know, like I said, you know, you can't always follow the narrative. Question everything, people. I mean, come on. I usually give a 72-hour rule, but as soon as I saw that thing, I called bullshit. I'm like, there's no way. I saw it right off the bat. And then they said, oh, yeah, we got the guy in 33 hours. Yeah, well, it's all about the numbers, too. So
Yeah.
it's all good, people. It's going to happen and things are going to go in place. So, you know, be brave. Take a breath. It's okay. Just say,
Yeah. So next
you
time,
know,
I enjoy having you guys back again. And so, you know, I guess next time we come on here, we can ask Stealth, whatever is going on in your life. You guys, you know, just let me know when you want to do another show. This was fun, Buck, Joey. I love you both.
love you too, Janine.
I love
It's
you
great
too.
to be back on.
My mother
You
from
know,
mother.
Yeah. And hey, Buck, did you ever
yeah.
share your cannolis with the world yet?
You want to go see them downstairs? They're waiting. I had him. Well, because I had this guy in recovery, right? And he just got diagnosed with throat cancer. But he's been bothering me for cannolis. Cannolis. I never had one. Cannolis. It's like almost every week he's saying cannolis. So here's the thing, right? I made it Tuesday for him, right? And then Wednesday he had a doctor's appointment, like, because he's still going through the medical treatment that they know. So he was sick Thursday, probably from the radiation. So maybe I'll see him tomorrow. But yeah, I got the cannolis, the cream, the mini chocolate chips all ready to go downstairs to bring it to him on Monday.
There you go. And I actually told my husband that when my niece is actually coming out next month, and it happens to be landing on the time of my older sister's birthday, I said, you've got to make a big ass cannoli cake. And he makes it really good. I mean, really, really good. And so he didn't say anything. And then I was talking to my niece on the phone, and she says, oh my God, you know, I love cannoli cake. And I said, is Uncle Paul going to make it? And I said, well, he didn't say anything. She goes, when I get there, I'm going to the store and I'm buying all the ingredients. And I'm going to tell him to make the cake.
Yeah, tell him to show me how to make the cake. I would, it's like.
Yeah. Actually, I was thinking of filming it.
That would be good.
Yeah.
I've done my carrot cake
Before,
but
the lemon zest from the oranges and the lemons and the oranges. He puts the zest in there, and oh my God, it's so good.
It makes a difference.
Mm-hmm.
All right, you guys, take care, and I'm so glad that you're here, and I hope everybody appreciates our long.
Remember, helping humanity one show at a time. That's what it's about.
Share, subscribe.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
All right, everyone, take care. We love you. Bye now.
Love you. Bye.
Love you all.
Oh, thanks TCTME for the subscription support.
Oh, I see that. All right. Thank you. Bye, Decoder. And, TCME, thank you so much. Appreciate it. Bye-bye.
Love you. Bye.
Turn the page. Roses bloom where the old road bends. Petals fall where the story ends. Forces rise in the morning light, pushing my heart through the endless night. A golden key in my trembling hand unlocks the truth where the cosmos stand. Scrolls of starlight, they call my name, singing, rise up, it's time to change. Turn the pace at the fire ignite through the Akashic glow where the soul takes flight. Roses and keys, scrolls of truth in my hands. With the force of forever, I'll dance where I stand. Turn the page, turn the page. The Akashic vault, it's a radiant stream.